glad to be off work right now. Today was just crawling by. And you know what? I just want to watch something and zone out and not think with this thing. So today we're going to be checking out a little horror movie called Gorgo. And my good buddy Adam McDougall's happened to buy me this copy of the movie on DVD as a gift. I haven't watched the DVD cut of it yet, but I am familiar with the movie Gorgo. I remember watching it back in the day on Big Chuck and Little John. Where else? And I loved it back then, but I haven't seen it in a hot minute, so I'm stoked to just throw back that old recliner, knock back a beer, and not do any thinking for about the next hour and a half. So while I do that, you motherfuckers are going to be checking out the trailer, and when we get back, we're going to be discussing Gorgo.
Fire! No motion picture of our time has ever unleashed sharp spectacle of such scope and realism as up from the depths of prehistoric mystery rages Gorgo. The headlines of the world blaze the fabulous story of this monster from another age, catapulted from some vast sub-ocean cavern by unprecedented volcanic action. And the headlines scream the story of the reckless skin divers who captured the monster and put it on exhibition.
Stop! Pull out! Drop the nets! What do you think you're doing? Hey, take it easy.
I can't let him go back to the sea where he belongs.
Why?
Maybe to save your silly skins for you.
Hurry, hurry, hurry to see Gorgo.
But the headlines do not record the story of a little boy who had a curious sympathy and understanding for the fantastic creature. What strange secret does he know that scientists only suspect?
You trying to say there may be a fully grown one of these things around somewhere? How big would a full-grown one be?
An approximate guess. The infant. The adult.
That would make it nearly 200 feet tall.
Wreaking terrible vengeance against the civilization that has captured its offspring. Towering over the cities of the world as millions flee its awesome terror.
Repent! Repent while you still can! Repent!
Nothing can stop it.
Well, guys, I just got done watching Gorgo, and you know what? I gotta say, this movie holds up pretty well. It was made in the early 1960s, and the special effects are kind of handled in a very careful way that very few of these giant monster movies are executed. There was a certain finesse to the giant monster and all the scenes of destruction that it was causing. And yeah, sure, a lot of the plot elements from this movie kind of follow, the standard giant monster on a rampage tropes, but I felt like, it was, pulled off a lot better than most. One of the things I liked about the movie was the soundtrack, and it appears to be done by an Italian composer, so the overall movie had this underlining tone that I feel a lot of spaghetti westerns have. There was just a certain grittiness that most, big budget, monster movies from the 1950s in America seem to be lacking, and Gorgo kind of nailed it. I'm going to give this a solid 6.5. I've seen a lot of giant monster movies in my day, and after a while, some of them all kind of start blending together, especially the early ones, mainly because the plot elements are just so predictable for that era. Radiation, man's folly, that type of thing. But Gorgo, on the other hand, kind of dashes some of those predictable elements and brings forth a lot of, fresh aspects that the genre, pretty much needed. And, I feel like 6.5 stars is